Hello everybody, how you guys doing today? Welcome back to another episode of the Gallow Runners, our weekly D&D campaign here on the channel. Sorry, still a little sick. But let's do this. How is everyone doing? Welcome, Gambit. Saw you got the first Sammy high five. Alrighty. Let me go invite my players over. Draggle. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, friends. Ooh, doing good. Just finishing some pizza. What kind of pizza, Gambit?
Did you ever add your health link?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I did everything else though.
Then we can roll that real quick. Before we begin.
I felt like it would have been weird if I just did it by myself and I was just like, so here's my new health.
Yeah, I totally got max roll. I rolled a 12 on a D8.
Mm.
I actually rolled two 12s on a D8.
Oh, shit.
2 nat 12. Nice.
Been there.
Man,
Twenty.
the nat double 12.
Yeah.
Well, feel free to roll it right now.
Oh, there. Oh, well.
The nat 8. Nice.
Hooray!
Damn, not that nat 12.
The nat 12. Nice.
But still pretty good.
Wait,
Let's go.
Wait, Link, how much do you have in Constitution? Is it 3?
I think it's still 3. No, it's still 1.
Oh,
What?
I need to put some stuff into Constitution now that I think about it. I'm gonna actually.
How much HP do you have?
37 plus 8.
and he has a 1 in Constitution, so 46.
You are slightly less squishy.
That is how it works, Eden. It's hit dice plus Constitution.
It's the die plus.
A die, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if you click the hit dice button on your page, it will already add your constitution. But,
Right.
yeah, normally hit dice plus constitution. Alright. Then, what's your max HP now?
Uh, 43?
46. Oh, wait. No.
46?
Yes.
No, you're right.
Maybe so. Yeah,
43.
37 plus 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why my token here isn't updated. That's weird.
I can get rid of it. It might be because this is from an
okay.
older thing.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. Then, last time we left off, we finished the last of the festivities at the last day of the Raug Festival. That including some games, an incident with the zoo animals, and lastly, the parade float. After being paraded around town, you guys all headed back home for a nice rest, and felt yourselves more invigorated for the journey ahead. With that, I'm gonna say that the long rest was spent, for a majority, honing your skills and, completing your level ups, and getting a good night's rest. I'll do him later. I need to do Freddy's level up too. But yeah. I will say that the the morning comes once again. Oro, you are currently at Maven and Idle's house right now. But we'll start off with the four in the tavern. Morning comes for all four of you, and you feel yourselves well rested and invigorated. What do you guys want to do?
Huh.
Man, this isn't silence.
Mhm.
Oh.
Silence speaks volumes.
Honestly, we haven't had a long silence like this in a while.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm just reading.
I guess to start things off, I will go downstairs and start writing, and I need to catch my breath. I'm having a giggle fit.
Alright. Yes. Naomi, you're the first to wake up. You see Freddy still, uh, slumbering away. And as you head downstairs, the once bustling crowd of the Industrial Tavern, seems to be quite empty, um, opposed for a couple regulars. You see Bartholomew once again playing his tuba, performing, making the air lighter, but without many of the patronage from the festival. You see that the Industrial Tavern has kind of become more of a quiet respite.
Hmm. I'm going to be writing in my journal, waiting for the rest to come down.
Alright. Ignis and Fennel.
Um, I'll get up and go down,
Alright.
sneaking out quietly not to wake up Fennel.
Fennel, would you be awake at this time?
I was gonna say I'm probably just laying in bed staring at the wall, thinking about the curse that plagued me yesterday.
Oh, yes. Um, well, Ignis, we'll start with you. You head downstairs, and like I described previously, there are not many patrons in the tavern any longer, but you do see Naomi, who has already gotten the table. I'll say Yagu has given you a drink already, Naomi.
Hey, Ignis.
Hello. Now, that, man that you're with, he's the chief's son, right?
Right? Why? Why are you bringing up Ogre?
No particular reason?
Did something happen?
No, no. You two are very close, though, right?
Well, yeah, we are.
Like, really close? I kind of wink.
Yeah, you could say that. Gonna
Perfect.
tilt my head nervously.
would you mind getting me some time with the chief?
You want to meet the chief then?
Yes. But I
Uh,
don't want to be the one to intrude.
Well, I suppose, but you're gonna have to tag along.
Well, that's fine.
I do hope that can get an audience with him today. It's our last day here, after all. Uh, I only paid for the days at the festival and one day afterwards. So this is really the last day that we're here, then we have to leave.
Unless you want to re-up your tab, Yagu will say, half-heartedly laughing.
This place
I'd
too
rather
rich for
get a
that
hoot.
blood.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want an extra day to be here. So
I don't
what do
know.
you? So what
Now
do you
that I think
say?
about it, I kind of want to meet this guy, Chris. You know, I feel like we've had our hardships, but I've never really met the man.
Didn't you go on like a 5-day ranting on how much you hate that guy named Chris?
Yeah, no, I really do hate him. But I mean, how can I really hate somebody if I haven't met him? You know?
And uh, I don't. Chris could be literally anybody.
I mean, that's very true. But I mean, he's obviously famous if everybody keeps screaming about him.
Are you talking about the? Never mind. I think I see where you're getting this.
I'll say around this time, Oro, you have gotten ready and have spent the morning with Idle and Maven, who prepared you breakfast, and you find it fitting to meet up at the Destro Tavern, which you have just arrived at.
Oh, hello, Naomi. Surprised to see you here so early.
Oh, hey Oro. I'm just talking with Ignis here. Um, so, how are you?
Doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing alright. Um, Hold on just 1 second. I want to ask Ignis something. Ignis, is the whole reason you want to talk to the chieftain about this guy named Chris? Please don't tell me that's why. Ignis?
Do you know where I could find this man named Chris Oro?
I do
Ignis?
not know any guys named Chris.
This is exactly why I need a meeting with the chief.
Oh, that's what. I don't think the chieftain's gonna know about any guys named Chris. Ignis.
I mean, he must, because everybody's coming to him for all of their Chris problems.
If there was a guy named Chris here, surely the chieftain would know who he is.
See, Oro knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, but that kind of means if all this trouble was caused by a guy named Chris, he would have been taken already. If he's just some random guy named Chris. You see what I'm...
He's not just a random guy named Chris, he's a guy named Chris.
He's the guy named Chris. There's gotta be something to him.
Harbor Freight.
Oh. This is such a dumb bit. I love it.
I'm just sitting here.
Who said this was a bit?
Who's this?
This is a dead horse and we're beating it to the ground.
I don't think if the chieftain had matters on this guy named Chris, he would have dealt with them already. I'm... Is that really the reason why you want to meet with him?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm just gonna give Oro a dumbfounded look as I take my cup and slowly sip it.
I'm just dipping my tea back.
I think we need to wait for Fennel and Freddy.
Freddy will join eventually. Actually, Freddy's been in this conversation. He kind of just snuck in, listening to this going on.
Fennel's usually up pretty early. I wonder why they're not down yet.
Fennel. As you lay in bed thinking about that strange thing that happened to you, the curse that you thought may just have been a myth, I'll say you pull out the pocket watch that you were bestowed when you first noticed that strange shadow, that creature. Even to this point, you still look in the corners of the room and you swear you see something, someone staring at you, but every time you look, it dashes away out of your view. But that was the very first time that it actually affected you. You find yourself laying down and pondering this for what feels like an hour. What do you want to do?
I guess I will finally get up and stretch, kind of shake that eerie feeling out of my head, and kind of just quietly walk downstairs to see what everyone is doing.
Awesome. Also, don't forget, you have full HP. You took a long rest.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And as you do head downstairs, you do see the rest of the group in a very interesting conversation. I don't know how to put it.
I'll just head over and go get some food at the counter. Not really paying attention.
You head over and Yagu welcomes you. Ah, Fennel. Care for some food?
Well, of course. You know me.
Well, you'll be happy to hear that festival surges are no longer enacted right now. So a simple breakfast will cost you a couple copper. We'll call it 4 copper.
Oh, you're a wonderful human person. Orc.
Of course, and I also heard that you are the fairy cake eating champion.
Well, not to brag or anything, but I might be.
Oh no, please brag all you want. I've had a whole case of fairy cakes, all prepped for the last couple days, waiting for you to get them.
Oh, I can take a whole box with me.
I mean, I need to make sure that I'm well equipped for when you need them. But I guess I've had 3 days worth of fairy cakes just sitting waiting for you.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought that they told you you could claim them here, or the Dust Trail Tavern, or the Hokey Hogwash.
No, I thought I had to be at the festival.
Oh, well, how would you have gotten the fairy cakes if the festival is over?
True. Well, toss a few of those cakes on my plate.
Got you. And anything for your friends there?
Have they eaten already?
Um, no. Not that I've served.
Let's start them off with some tea. Why not?
Excellent. I'll have that all prepared for you and brought over to your table.
Thank you.
Well, a
No.
little bunny can eat, can't she?
Oh. Geez.
And you see,
Like-
you see the tabaxi, forgot what her name. Ornament. Princess Melia. Or Melia, as she's introduced herself as. Sits by the counter. She's holding a chalice.
Mhm.
And she's just cradling it as she's listening into your conversation. Care to throw a fairy cake my way?
Sure, why not?
And
No. Ask the bartender to toss her one when he's got a minute.
he nods and she'll purr happily. Thank you, bunny.
Of course. Good food always puts people in a good mood. Why not share it?
Quite generous when you are. Tell me, are you from the Motherlands? I can sense an accent that sounds so familiar to me.
Depends on which motherland you mean.
Oh, the animals country, or the animals continent of Gablg.
Yeah. I've traveled quite a ways.
Ah. Well, good to see another member of the homelands here.
Yeah, likewise. You're actually the first one I've met since I've been here.
Ah. Well, I'm traveling for my own accord.
Oh. May I ask what business you have?
Simple adventuring. I'm a princess by birthright, but a adventurer by trade.
Oh. Where do you hail from?
Slit Horizon.
Oh. I passed through there on my way here.
Oh, so you're familiar with my hometown.
Just for a little bit. I didn't stay too long.
Well, it's good to see a fellow member of the homelands. I'll let you get to your friends.
Well, good to see you too.
And Yagu places. You see Yagu with a very large tray. He'll place a plate with a small fairy cake down in front of her, and he'll follow you as back to your table, where he'll set down a breakfast plate in front of you. In front of it, you see some roasted potatoes, or like some farm potatoes, some eggs, a couple strips of fatty bacon, and some toast. And in front of everyone else, he places down some tea.
Hey, Fennel.
On the tab,
Yeah.
got you. And he'll walk
Thanks.
away.
Good morning. I'll kind of yawn as I start munching on my eggs.
Good morning,
You guys
Cameron.
want fairy cake?
Oh yes, yeah. In front of you all, in addition, is a platter with at least like a dozen small fairy cakes. These small cupcakes with just almost eggshell white frosting on them.
He said
Sure.
I could have like 3 cases of them.
I mean, you were given, what was it, a lifetime supply of fairy cakes, or was it a year's supply?
I think it was a year.
Still a lot.
By
Yeah.
what by how I've heard of it, she can have as much as she wants until the next festival. So,
Maybe I can take some. Oh, but we don't have misfire. I'd have to carry them all. Dang.
True.
yeah, we are gonna have to walk.
Hmm.
Oro,
Yeah.
I think it is important to bring up that unless we have a reason to stay an extra day, this is technically our last day here before we have to venture out.
I see. I should be heading too, so that works out fine. We're heading out soon too.
Where are you off to?
Oh, we are off to Derek's Blade. Derek's Blade.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. So are we. I think.
I'll just shrug and keep eating.
Well, we are now.
Hopefully, we'll be able to find Master Edwin there.
I hope so.
You,
We're gonna.
you wouldn't happen to have a cart with you, would you, Oro?
No, sadly I don't.
Oh.
One of those travelers I've seen.
Well, not everyone has a caravan, you know.
Did people sell them? Maybe we could borrow one with no intention of returning.
I doubt that'll work.
Well, I just mean because
Yeah.
we probably won't be back, you know? So, I mean, I guess we could pay for it.
I don't recall the city ever having such a thing anyway.
Well,
Hmm.
I still want Naomi to tell the chief that I want to meet with him about Chris, but no.
I tried explaining this to you. You think that the threat to this city is a giant man in a lake named Chris.
Is
Who's
it not?
Chris? Is he a merman?
I don't know. I haven't met him yet.
Oh.
I wanted the chief to formally introduce me, but no.
Does he owe you money?
We can try to give you an audience, but I very highly doubt that he is going to solve your problem. And I'm speaking because
Oh, and don't tell him about my problem. I'll tell him when I get in there.
Nine Lights Almighty. All right.
Now, where's that man of yours?
He's probably around town somewhere. But before we continue on this, does anyone else have anything they need to do in this town? Because we already went for supplies, that's kind of one of the main reasons why we stayed.
I wonder if we could buy like a little cart and I can have like one of my animals pull it.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to look around.
True. I wonder
I
how much
know
that would help with us traveling, though.
Yeah.
Well, but the fairy cakes.
I guess.
I do
I
agree.
mean, don't
Fairy
we have
cakes
like
is a very good
supplies
argument.
and stuff though
I think
that
we
we're taking?
can carry most of our supplies that we need.
Mm.
Including the fairy cakes.
You could probably carry a good amount of them.
I wonder if he'd mail them.
Ooh, like a fairy cake
Uh,
mailing system.
Hmm.
Whenever you need a fairy cake, it's mailed.
We'll just look around town to see if we can have anything that can help with transportation.
I'm
Perhaps
not
what you're
turn around and yell to Yaga, Yaga, do you do mail
Yes.
delivery for food cakes?
Well, it will typically take 6 to 8 business months for it to arrive.
What if we have fairy cake prime?
Hmm. Unfortunately, that does not come with the membership card.
What if I
Yes.
get Royce to retweak your business?
Well,
Those tweak birds are pretty quick at sending out the
Yeah,
word.
I can't
yeah.
guarantee that they would come at a timely manner, but
Mm,
how about this, little Fennel? If you do end up writing me, I'll try my best to deliver send over some fairy cakes to you. But you'll need to tell me your exact area, and you will probably have to wait a while.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Alright.
I just
It-
think we should bring free food, you know? Talking to the group again.
No, I agree. I agree.
suppose you're not wrong, but that might have to wait a bit because we're not exactly staying in a town until Derek's Blade for multiple days. Like, we're staying. I think the 2 cities that we are going to. Is it 2 cities? I'm gonna look at the map and look at it.
Yeah, you unfurl the map. I have a map. You unfurl the map and you see the whole country of Ublos. Looking from where you are, it looks like there's a long path labeled the Brawn Cap that after leaving east of Brookjaw you'll be taking. And then it seems that it will end you at Linger. And from Linger, it seems there's another road that will lead you straight through a forested area into Derek's Blade.
So it looks like we'll be spending our time in one city. I don't know why I thought there was two, but yeah, at most we're going to be spending one day at Linger before we venture off to Derek's Blade. So we aren't exactly stopping too much for too long.
Yeah, that's why we should try and bring some cases of cakes.
Oh, it looks like we're going through that forest again. That forest is way too congested.
It's a forest.
Well, last time I recall, these forests aren't full of fey creatures like the Astray is.
Thought that whole forest area was the stray forest.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it seems like the path from, at least displayed on the map, the path from Linger to Derek's Blade is a lot less congested of a forest, I guess. It's a clearer path.
Less dense.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, that is our best bet because, let's be honest, it's not a very wise idea to go back north from the point we came. Especially with how our last fight went. That's how we lost Edwin.
Well, I'm down for any path to where we need to go. I was just saying we should try and bring some free food.
Alright, but let's look around town for at least something that we could use to help us transport. I don't reckon there is much, but it doesn't hurt asking.
Yeah, and we'll also go to the chieftain's house. So you can talk
Yeah,
about Chris. Chris Ignis.
Who's Link?
Oh.
Who is that one?
Hmm.
I
Missing
just
link.
meant we'll link Ignis up with the chieftain so he can talk to him about Chris.
Oh.
Mm.
See,
Well, probably. And I do need to talk to Ober. This will probably be it, so I guess if there's anyone we want to meet, we could say bye to them before we venture off.
thank you.
Like your boyfriend.
Fiance, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fiance.
We're
Yeah,
not
Yeah, I guess you were
engaged.
drunk that night. But yeah, that happened.
No, we aren't actually engaged.
Sure,
Official to me.
sure, pal, sure.
Though the Ober's feelings are genuine. He said that he reacted out of his drunken state and would like to give it time.
So what colors are you thinking for your wedding?
Can I be the flower girl?
I'm just gonna glare at him while my face is slowly turning red.
I think that's a yes. It seemed like a yes.
I think it was a yes.
We'll save this for a different time. Is everyone done eating? I think we should get going. Oh, I'm gonna go upstairs and recollect all my stuff that I have in there.
Alright.
I'm gonna take this bone pillow.
That's actually a property of the hotel.
Damn it. Oh well.
You can buy it for 20 gold, I heard.
I'll just find something on my own.
Oh. Okay.
Schedule doctor's appointment, turned in expenses.
No, I don't need a doctor's appointment.
Alright.
Again,
What
going.
what are you guys planning?
I guess we're first going to look for anything to help us in a means of transport, so maybe like a caravan or some kind of traveling backpack or something.
Got you. And everybody can reconvene at the dust trail. Here.
Yeah, Cerrone.
And yeah,
Oh,
you guys are in control of the map. I will say, as you step out of the Dust Trail Tavern, you find that the liveliness of town has died down, but not by a great degree. You still see many people, lots of locals, orcs, humans, elves, walking amongst the town, performing their daily duties. But the sense of festivity kind of has died out, and it seems that the mundane has returned to the city of Brookjaw.
Well, where do you want to go to look first?
The chief's house it is.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
We're going to the.
It is.
Oh, we're starting with this already. Okay.
Yes, so.
Alrighty then. Then yes, led by Ignis, the five of you head over towards the chieftain's abode. Where, let me go.
Oh, I thought I saw a ghost there for a second.
No, it was just a dead body.
Ah,
Where?
Yeah, same thing.
Just
pretty
your
much.
casual.
He's got an alligator in his house.
That's a sleep, I think.
Could be, could not be.
Yes, the five of you arrive, outside the gates of the chieftain's abode, but where you see, two guards flanking either sides of the gate. But knowing your presence, they, kindly, wave at you. Ah, hello, heroes. What can we do for you today?
Hello.
Oh, that's you.
We're just here to see the chieftain today.
Excellent. Well, the chieftain is at home at the moment. Give me but a moment, and I will see if he is available. You see one of the guards run past, and after a few moments, he comes back. Yes, the chieftain, is more than welcome to see you all. Follow me, please. Where the orcish guard will bring you to the front of the house. Opening the door, you are greeted by both Chieftain Ta and Erwin. Welcome, Naomi and friends. How may we help you?
I'm going to look at Ignis.
Nobody else? Okay, just me, I guess. I would like to meet the guy named Chris that everybody is talking about.
The two leaders of the town will look at each other with a bit of a perplexed face. I'm sorry? Who is it that you wish to meet with?
The guy Chris? You must know him. Everybody else says that you do.
No, I'm not familiar with any person named Chris.
Everybody's panicking. He's the guy on the statue out there or something. He's my one and only rival. You know, the whole works.
Chieftain, I think he's misinterpreting the Gaia Chris.
Oh, you wish to discuss the sea beast?
I mean,
Yes.
Yes, come along, we can discuss these matters in my meeting room.
thank you.
And he once again invites everybody to the room, his war room as he calls it.
I can't believe this is actually happening.
Now you wish to discuss the Lagiacris situation.
Yes, yes.
Alright. Has more news or evidence come about? We have not been able to spend much time researching at the given moment. However, we are hard at work trying to uncover anything that might give you an edge in the fight ahead.
Ooh, we really do get to fight him.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Apologies, Ignis. You were not there for our conversation. Um, our brave heroes here have already volunteered, to help us with the Lagiacris situation. You were a bit inebriated when we made those plans. Um, as not a hero of the Raug tournament, I can't bound you. However, if you are companions of our heroes here, we would also very much appreciate any assistance that you could pose uh, when we fight the treacherous beast.
Man, that seems a bit harsh to call somebody a beast, but I mean it is Chris, so I understand.
Um, Erwin will step up. I think there has been a miscommunication, Ignis. The beast is not called Chris. It is an ancient sea serpent called a Lagiacris.
A shapeshifter, I see.
No,
I. Sorry to, but yeah, but I don't think there's any convincing him.
here, let me. And you see Erwin go over to a bookshelf and he'll flip through a couple pages. This is only but an artist's rendition of the beast. But here, and he'll show you a double spread page of illustration. It seems that there is a large reptilian, almost draconic like sea creature, um, almost like a large plesiosaur, but jagged spikes uh of energy glowing on its back, uh as it is partially submerged in the water, but you can still see its massive body just on the surface, and it seems to roar as a storm surrounds it from above, and beside it there's a ship with what seems to be a small orcish figure on it holding a weapon. This is an artist's rendition of the fight between Raug and Lagiacris.
I recognize that beast. So it seems that this guy named Chris is able to shapeshift into a Lagiacris.
Oh my god.
Um, there has have you found evidence in any documents to state that it's a shapeshifter? That's not in any of our records from what I recall.
Only what the townsfolk have told me.
Tell me, which townsfolk? We will have to interview them post haste.
The guy running the stabbing booth and, I don't know, that rambling old man earlier?
Oh. I would take, what he has to say with a grain of salt.
Why would you have to take salt with when someone says something? Seems a bit
I
odd.
I
Oh,
don't
it's just
think they
merely
mean it that.
a phrase that people say around here. Um, I do realize now that our fight with my rival will be quite legendary. Now that I think about it.
Yes, it's a very dire situation, which is why your return to Brookjaw after your previous business uh comes at utmost priority.
You know, speaking of that, we this is more than likely our last day in Brookjaw before we head out. We're actually looking around town to see if there's any kind of like place for the caravans or anything that we can use for transportation. Um, do you have those kind of places in Brookjaw, Chieftain?
Um, as I've told you previously, Minty should provide you any adventuring gear that you might require.
Even with transportation methods?
Um, well, I don't know if they're in the business of transporting themselves, but they should be able to provide you, um,
You know this guy? He's got a
at least some form of. They should be able to stock that, I believe. I'm not quite sure myself.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt rechecking. Thank you.
I had a question
Yes, Fennel.
about the story of Lagiacrus. How long ago was that battle?
Centuries.
Oh. What happened to Lagiacrus? Did it just run away?
Ah, you wish to hear the story of it. I can tell you that. Um, it all began during the Second Age. Longer than many can remember, before this town was the prosperous city that it once was. Brookjaw was, or the entire coast of Lake Lagiacrus was terrorized by the beast. Um, it's said that with a single roar it could cause storms. With its mighty fins, it could cause the lake itself to become a hurricane or a tsunami, and um any vessel, whether ship or creature, dare to go on its territory, they would not soon see the light of day. It was a mighty hero, Raug, they say, one of the founders of Brookjaw and my distant ancestor, who decided no longer to be afraid of the beast and to face it head on. With a ship and a crew, Raug faced the monster for 7 days and 7 nights. And finally, when the morning came, he was victorious in slaying it. The remains of the Lagiacrus, I do not know what happened of it. But the story to this day lives as the cornerstone of Brookjaw's culture.
I see. So, if that's your rival, Ignis, you must be quite old.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh great. This is just other rabbit holes.
I was like, I don't know where this is going.
I mean, if it was centuries ago. Ignis?
No, I agree. I agree.
That's
And they
not
got
just
me
a I
thinking.
agree. Okay.
I don't even
Check.
know elves who have lived long
So-
enough to.
Can I insight Ignis?
What are you trying to insight?
Whether he's like,
If he
Can
is
I get a
hundreds
special
of
sword
years
to fight
old,
Pris with,
Well-
or do I just have to use my regular one?
well, we are looking into possibly locating Braug's weapon. However, we are far from even conceiving where that may have been placed.
That's fair. That's fair.
Worry not. You will have many months on your own journey before you'll have to fight the Lagiacris.
That's correct.
But hopefully it's not too long, or Brookjaw's fate may be spelled in water.
Like we
Well,
had promised before.
I can't wait to
as-
come back for my, my battle.
As promised before, once our journey has been complete, we will return to help Brookjaw out. No matter the cost.
Thank you.
Yeah, what she said.
It's good to hear that you have also agreed on this monumental task ahead of you, Sir Ignis. Though you are not
Thank you.
a hero of the Raug tournament, your name will also go down in annals of Brookjaw history for your bravery and honor.
Oh, well, you don't have to say it like that, but,
So, if you're successful, of course.
Oh, trust me, my rival won't see it coming.
I'm sure they won't. I think that concludes most of our discussion.
Most?
I mean, I am quite upset I didn't get to meet him today, but,
Well, is there anyone else that has questions to ask?
I'm just following along.
Well, I think with that does conclude all our discussion then. Thank you for your time.
Excellent. Well then, I will be seeing you all off then. I have other matters to discuss, or other business to attend to. Uh, have Erwin, please see them all out.
as we leave, I want to be like, all right, I'll see you at the wedding.
Uh,
All right. And which wedding is that, Fennel?
Oh, well, surely the groom would invite his father.
Oh, we've heard from young Master Hoberdober that was simply a miscommunication.
Yeah.
Was it now?
Well,
You
you
know-
never know.
Speaking of him, Erwin, have you seen him around?
I saw him this morning. I believe that he and Lady Brandy were going to make preparations before leaving.
I really do want to say goodbye to him before we go.
Oh, well, I'm sure that you'll run into him. Uh, the gods know that you will probably hear him before you see him.
You got that right.
Now
Alright,
then, I
well,
hope you all have a wonderful day and hope to hear from you soon. Do not be afraid to write.
of course. Thank you for your time and have a nice day.
While everybody's talking, Love left, and I'm going to go up and be like, now that they're all gone, I have another more important matter to discuss.
Oh, Ignis, yes.
And I'll pull out the medallion. Does this mean anything to you?
Hmm. I have to say, I haven't seen that symbol in quite some time.
So you have seen it.
It's been some time, but, yes, I remember, there was a time where a group of researchers, came by and showing me documents with these specific, with this marking on it, as well as 4 others.
Hmm.
I believe they were, a group belonging to the college in the north.
Indeed.
Um, Tell me, are you one of those researchers as well?
Not particularly, but let's just say they have a long legacy, and I'd like to uncover it.
Um, well, I can't quite say myself that I have much information other than there was a woman and a man, or 2 women and a man, I believe. A human, 2 humans, and an elf. Yes, that was it. And the last time I saw them was the last time I've seen uh someone dear to me. And she is no longer with us.
I see. Very sorry for that. Would you have any idea where they would have gone after stopping here?
Uh they were discussing a tour of the lake. However, shortly after, I didn't hear from them again. From what I assumed, they either perished in the waters or they left town before even saying goodbye.
Well, thank you. That was very informative.
They That woman, one of them, I remember, he had a medallion just like yours, with that same marking of it. I think they were looking for more of those, but I cannot say what happened after.
Hmm.
Do be careful with that if you're researching.
I'll try my best. I better catch up with the others. Thank you.
And as you leave, you can just feel a darkness overtake Chieftain Ta as he's thinking, you just leave yourself, uh, him paying no mind to you any longer. And at the front of the doors, Erwin is just sending everybody out of the door when you pass by him. Do take care now. We wouldn't want to hear any ill tidings before you're able to return to Brookjaw, of course.
Oh, of course not. I mean, I have a great rivalry battle coming up. I would never miss it.
Well, you'll certainly get him, Ignis. And he'll close the door behind him.
So I guess we're on to Minty's.
All right.
I was expecting Fennel to say that. Never mind.
I have no objections.
Guess we're on our way over there. But you are aware if we really don't find anything, we're just gonna have to walk on foot. Regardless.
I mean, you might.
I'm just not gonna say anything because I am aware that she has that bag of animals.
And you can carry me too. It's fine.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It'll help build your arm muscles.
I really do not think that's a good idea.
Why, you gonna drop me? Are you that noodly?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm not asking it to sound rude, but how much do you weigh?
Enough to where you shouldn't drop me unless you had noodle arms. I mean, I'm only 3'3".
Let's just continue this another time. We're already here at Minty's, so maybe we can just ask them.
You arrive at Minty's, and step into the double doors once again, and you see, Araminta, Jorn, and their precious little child, still wearing her little princess dress. Oh, welcome back. Thought you would be on the road already.
We actually are about to head out soon. We just stumbled upon something. Do you have anything we could use in terms of storage purposes?
Oh, like a chest. Yes,
Like-
we have a couple chests.
Like a cart.
Oh, yes, we have some carts. What are you looking for? More of a rideable caravan or a storage cart pulled by animals?
A storage cart would probably be fine for now.
Yes, here, let me show you. And she'll actually take you out of the store and behind the large building. She shows you a couple. Um, one of them in particular is what she thinks you're looking for. It's a large sized two-wheeled cart with what appears to be like a bridle for an animal to carry it. Um, Probably not large enough to for multiple people to ride on, but enough where if dragged along, could carry a good amount of gear and miscellaneous items. Is this what you're looking for?
I'll kind of walk around it, kind of look at the wheels and then the inside. Seems pretty okay. What do you guys think?
Well, it's not hooded or anything. There's not really an inside. It's really just a platform of wood with like two large wheels and then an area for things to carry. Or
Yeah.
like an animal, yeah. Kinda like a
Okay.
wheelbarrow.
What do you guys think?
I think it works.
Up to you.
Yeah.
How much
Do-
would it?
One of something similar to one of those that I sent the picture of.
Yeah.
15 gold pieces would be the appropriate amount for this. Though would you also need to be purchasing an animal? We do have those services, though they are a little pricey.
I think we'll be okay. Would you say a goat could pull this? Or a bear, perhaps? Or a lion?
A lion?
Or a ferret.
Or you, Charlie, is a treasure. Okay.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm looking at each of these creatures' strength stats just in case.
I swear, if you're planning on making me pull it, I'm gonna be annoyed.
Well, that hadn't even crossed my mind, but are you offering?
No, I'm doing the opposite, actually.
Well,
I mean, you did bring it up.
these carts
It's-
are typically pulled by horses or mules. I'm sure that if you're able to bridle them correctly, they'll be able to pull the cart no problem.
I don't know how one would bridle a bear. Or a lion, really.
Did you sell anything here to do that?
To bridle a bear. No.
That is a
That's
little
surprising.
that is a little outlandish to ask. You don't casually see people taming bears.
Which is quite a funny thing to hear. But I'm sure that you'll be, if that is the way that you're going for, this cart would be able to be pulled by it, depending on how much weight you use.
I don't know. What do you guys say? As they're talking, I want to throw out like three balls and see what happens.
All right.
No, just one.
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
All right. Would you please roll me your d8?
Okay.
Oh. Not gonna say anything. I'm not
Four.
gonna say anything just in case.
Millie the goat pops out. That is the regular size goat.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals
All right.
and ask her what she thinks about pulling this cart, if she could.
She well, I'm sure I'll be able to do it as is. Are you gonna put stuff on it?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point.
Then
I mean, we get kids, and I'll share with you.
it might be a little too heavy for me.
Hmm.
Don't want to put a strain on my back. Would you?
I see. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna go over to it and like lift it up by myself. Be like, Oro, come sit up here real quick. Let me see.
You want me to sit on it?
Yeah.
With Oro.
Yes.
Oro, how much do you weigh?
Okay. 175.
All right.
Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
I'm
175 pounds worth of fairy cakes.
I'm 500 like
Um
175 is probably on the lighter end because I'm 5'11 and made of scales.
all right. So it's an awkward sit. Um I'll say you kind of tuck in your legs and you're kind of sitting in like you're grasping onto your knees as you're sitting in this cart. It's just barely able to fit you. Fennel, you're trying to lift it?
Yeah.
Alright, I need you to make a strength check.
Okay.
That's a save. Not a check.
that's a save.
Oh. Hang on. Wait, where? Oh, it's this one.
Okay, so that's
17.
even with a 17, you just try your best and you're not able to even lift the two handles upward.
Hmm.
What are you doing?
Cause I feel like I may get unlucky summoning my animals, and I don't want to end up the one pulling this thing.
Well,
Do-
I don't think you'll be pulling around as much weight as I am.
I mean, but you never know what we'll find, and also cakes.
And also cake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask you real quick, Minty. You said you had caravans. How much would a caravan and a horse cost?
Well, a caravan would be somewhere around 50 platinum.
Oh,
And that's one of those armored caravans that multiple people can ride and sit with.
Oh, well, we don't need armor or anything.
Or not armored, housed ones. Um
Oh.
the ones with a roof and everything. And depending on which animal you would like to get, you could probably make do with a mule, pulling a cart like this.
Uh,
How much would just a mule be?
Well, our mules here are all raised in Brookjaw. And the purchase of a mule would require you to uh get a license, which I can all handle. The license and the mule itself would probably cost you around 20 gold pieces. Of course, that does not include the cost of any additional um fees, such as food for it, drink, all that nature.
Oh, that is true.
right.
But
Hmm.
you will have a lovely companion.
That is also true.
Hmm.
Now, if you want to go into the more the better steeds for your cart, we can also get you into contact to get some draft horses for carrying. However, that process might take a little longer, as we would need to speak to some vendors who breed the horse, and that would be
Oh.
much more expensive.
Oh, that's okay. We got an old girl back home waiting for us.
So,
The mule, maybe?
I might take a rain check, unless y'all want a cart.
well, should we?
I don't care.
This is
We could carry more stuff, although it wouldn't really make our travel much faster. I miss Misfire. She got us around so quickly.
Me too.
hopefully
We'll
one day
see.
we can get her back.
Mm-hmm.
But do we want to go with the mule? It is 35 gold, with including the mule and the cart, and that's not including all the other food stuff, food,
Well,
water, and all that.
the mule with the registration and everything is 25. Is that what she said? I think so. Right?
Oh,
I think she said 20.
20? Okay. And then the cart itself is another 15.
just
Mm-hmm.
35.
Yeah.
I think we'll pass for now.
All right. Well, no worries.
But I will keep this in mind for sure.
We do appreciate you helping us.
Of course. I definitely understand, as adventurers, you wish to find yourselves in the most prosperous conditions while traveling.
Yes, so I hate to take on an animal we couldn't. But
Yeah.
it was definitely good seeing you again.
You as well.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, everyone!
Hi.
Did
Farewell.
anyone need anything else from here before we leave?
I mean, I don't think so. I pretty much got everything I needed for my last trip.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. as you head out of Minty's adventuring gear, what's your guys' next course of action? Millie the goat is also with you still.
Well, we honestly don't have too much to go through. We could say goodbye to everyone, or we could just take off.
Goodbyes are so sad, though.
But also, why do you want to just take off? Sounds like somebody's avoiding somebody.
Hmm.
I'm just saying our options out loud. Of course, I wouldn't want to miss them.
Sounds like somebody's afraid to, say goodbye to their fiance or future fiance. I'm still confused about the relationship.
Yeah,
What
so
about
am I.
what about Oro?
I mean, I'll advise, but
Wait,
other than that, I don't have any plans.
Oro found somebody?
You could say that.
Oh,
It's not really anything yet.
well, I certainly hope that goes well.
Why, thank you.
Well, I'm gonna take my time and try to find Ober. I want to say goodbye to him before we head off.
Alrighty.
Is anyone coming along?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go say bye to the big lug.
Then make me a just general charisma check, Naomi.
Wait, charisma check. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's a flat roll. Fuck.
Better than me, at least.
15.
That's
Oh.
fine.
I'll say you spend about an hour going around regular places looking for Hober, and eventually you do find him as well as Brandy in the Barrel Bazaar. Let me set this quick.
Whee.
There. Bernie's there. Other shopkeepers are there. That's his. I'll just put it there. Alright. Yeah, you guys enter the Barrel Bazaar, where you actually do see Holber Dober, Brandy, and Larry actually sitting, enjoying a meal together.
Hello.
Oh, pretty Lady Naomi and friends. Holber was wondering where you guys were off to.
Going to give him a hug.
He'll stand up and give you a hug back.
We're actually about to set off later today.
Oh? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Dober knew it was coming. Brandy and I were actually planning, or Randy and Hober were actually deciding to leave tomorrow morning uh eastward for where Uwe and Brosh last seen.
I really do hope you find them.
Hober hopes at least to find clues of where they went back where, you know.
Yeah. I really am going to miss you.
Don't worry, pretty lady Naomi. You'll see Hober in no time. This isn't goodbye. It's see you later.
You're right, it is see you later. I do wish the best for your safety.
You too, pretty lady Naomi. But knowing you, you can handle yourself.
I'm just going to look with a happy smile.
And he'll give you a kiss. And then say, or he won't say anything actually. He'll just give you a kiss, and as he reaches back, you just see his big burly smile on his face.
Love you, Over.
Love you too, pretty lady Naomi.
Ooh.
Does anyone else want to interact with them?
I'll go up to Brandy and just say, thanks for your help the other night at the party.
Oh, of course. You made the party more lively. Speaking of, I do see him over there. And you follow her eyes over towards Shell's Meat and Bread, where you can see Daniel actually picking out various crates of food. You assume that he's picking out some provisions and supplies for the future. And you actually do see in his hand a familiar golden ticket um, that he is waving around as he's pointing at various things. He doesn't seem to notice you, but you can see a big smile on his face.
Well, I'll probably go over and talk to him in a second.
Alright, well, don't let me stop you. Uh, I think they said that they're also heading over to Linger, but they're gonna wait until their fiery friend over there is done with his stuff.
I see.
Yeah, plus I have a lot of things to give out. Look at all these. And you and Larry, who's sitting there, will throw just a stack of papers in the air. Many leaflets fly around, littering the ground.
Well, I wish you luck with that, Larry.
Thank you. And I hope to see you at the bed and breakfast real soon.
I'll go over as soon as I can.
Mhm. All right. Anyone else want to interact with the group in any way? Or do anything else here?
Nope.
I don't have anything. Yeah. I mean,
Um,
I guess I should go talk to Daniel, and then that's all I have at the Barrel Bazaar.
All right. Yeah, so
Oh,
you
I'll
head
take
over
goodbyes
to.
to them.
Sorry?
I said I was just gonna say my goodbyes to Hobart over and Brady. Like,
Oh, yeah. I'll say then, as you see Oro walking over to Shell, meat and bread, Fennel, you walk over to the group as well.
oh, I was just gonna say just bye. And I'll kind of like nod at Hobart over, all cool.
Fennel,
And I'll give like a hug.
make sure you take care of pretty lady Naomi, okay?
Mm,
uh,
I'll try.
Not
to
saying
get
she
there.
can't take care of herself, but, if you you can bandage up any cuts and bruises, okay?
No, I definitely have. So no worries on that front.
Good, good.
But it was good seeing you all.
Good to see you as well, Fennel.
Larry, stay out of trouble.
Me? Trouble? Have I ever caused trouble before?
Mm,
I feel like you have.
maybe a little.
He
I'll fist bump Larry.
fist bumps you back.
Just wave to Brandy. I hope we see you again.
Hopefully we'll see each other in Derek's Blade.
Hmm. And that's all.
And back to Oro. Oro, you've walked over. You've entered the many stalls of various foods. Though it's called meat and bread, there's more than that. There's spices, there's all kinds of vegetables, fruits. Anything a skilled culinarian might need in their cooking endeavors. And speaking of, you just see Daniel staring over a large roasting spit with a pig cooking on the coals. And you see him mumbling to himself. I mean, if I bring this, it would probably last longer than the raw version. Although then it wouldn't have the freshness that some people might, that would really bring out the flavor when we eat.
Looking for some good ingredients.
Oh! Oro! Yeah. Just looking around, trying to stock up. I think we'll be leaving in the next coming days, so trying to figure out what to do with this. And he'll show his, the 50% off coupon, that you bestowed upon him.
Mm, I see.
How are you? Are you looking to buy some food as well?
No, we were just passing by, and I saw you, so I came up to say hello.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did. Um, we'll be heading off, soon enough. I think we're heading up to Linger for a little bit. So hopefully, we might be able to catch each other in Derek's Blade, in a little bit.
Me and my party are also planning to leave later today, so
Oh, you're leaving today. Oh.
Seems so.
Do you have the proper amount of provisions?
Yes, we were just getting all of that ready earlier today.
Oh, I see. Well, make sure to. I understand that rations make do, but make sure you get yourself a well proper meal every so often when you can.
Of course.
And safe travels, Ouroboros.
To you as well. With that, I'll head back to the group.
And he'll wave you goodbye.
I'll wave back.
All right. Anything else that you guys wish to do?
I wanna talk to my friend over here.
Oh, yes. You head towards the House of Velour, where you see, I don't think, did I ever give you
Wait, is
his
that
name?
No, wait, I don't remember. That is the guy I ate cakes with, right?
No, it isn't.
Oh, well then I don't know who this guy is. I thought it was the guy I ate with.
No, that is another, dwarven gentleman,
Mm.
wearing very fancy clothing.
Mm.
He doesn't have a name, so I'm gonna say his name is Daughter.
Okay, well, as I walk over there and I think I see someone I know, I'll start to wave and then realize that it's not, and I'll do that awkward thing where you kind of like just keep walking and scratch your head, and I'll go over here.
Hey, you!
Me?
Small
Yes?
Herringon.
Yeah.
Did you need something? Welcome to the House of Velour.
Oh, no, I thought I saw something I recognized.
Oh, well, if you would like to, feel free to come in and look in our wares. We have these very fine fabrics and some jewelry. We even have some paints and artistry supplies.
Oh, fancy. What kind of jewelry do you have?
Oh, we have quite a lot. Various rings, brooches, necklaces. We even have a tiara.
Ooh.
What's your price range?
Probably a lot less than you have.
How about this? And uh take a he will pull off a ring from a pillow. It's a golden ring with a pearl embedded within it. Try it on.
Oh, I couldn't.
I insist.
Okay. I'll take it and try it on my little paw.
Yeah, and it's barely able to be small enough to put on your thumb finger. Um, it's a very gaudy, very luxurious item. 800 gold pieces. A steal for jewelry such as so fine as this. No?
Oh, I am entirely sure it is. And you know who might really be interested in this? I'll kind of like take it off and set it on the desk. That lady over there, her boyfriend's rich. You should talk to her about it.
Oh.
Yes.
Mind calling your friend over?
Yeah. I'm gonna wave real big
This
to
is the most
everybody.
awkward shopping.
Wave everyone over.
I guess everyone comes over.
Yeah.
Ah!
That this guy has some really cool stuff you guys might be interested in. And as he
Oh,
starts talking, I'm gonna like slip away behind them.
I heard that from your friend that you're looking for some jewelry.
We were?
Oh, come in. Let me show you my wares. Ooh, I feel like you would do well with this bracelet over here. Made by the greatest smiths of Hecker. And for a measly 1,200 gold pieces, I'm sure that you can see the quality of it. Yes?
I do not have that kind of money.
Oh.
Ah,
But your friend was saying that you have a quite bountiful boyfriend, no?
what?
That's what your friend over there said.
It's not wrong.
I'm gone.
I feel like
I'm
labeling.
gone.
I feel like
Yeah,
labeling
you-
Ober for just the money he has is insulting.
Well, yeah, but like, it's still true.
You should put it on layaway.
Odd. Does it look like anyone can casually give a small loan of 1,000,000 gold? Or something like that.
I
Because
understand
it's not
if
small.
it's not in your price range. Then how about this beautiful golden ring with a pearl found at our local Lake Lagiacrus? Normally I would charge 800, but for you 750.
I still don't have that kind of money.
Well, maybe call your bow over.
I'm not gonna make Ober come over.
Hober? Are you saying the Hober son of the chieftain, is your boyfriend? And he's sitting right over there?
He is?
Oh, wonderful! Hober, if you will. And hearing his
I
name, Hober will perk his ears up, then step over. Oh, pretty lady Naomi. You know, Sir Sauter? Ah, yes! Naomi here was just saying how she would adore this ring. Oh, you would?
um, I didn't say anything.
This is all a misunderstanding starting from Fennel.
Yeah.
Oh, so pretty lady Naomi doesn't want the ring?
I mean, I don't know if she would like it or not, but
I mean,
it all started from Fennel causing a little bit of mischief.
Where are you, Fennel?
I ducked behind this table over here.
Roll me a stealth check. Real quick.
Funny it's that. it's that store out of all the others.
I feel like it was done on purpose.
24.
Alright. Hober looks around looking for Fennel. And kind of shrugs. Well, I'm sure Master Hoberdober would love to get his beautiful girlfriend a ring like this. However bashful she may be.
Bashful.
You're not wrong.
It's accurate.
Hober will look at pretty Lady Naomi and then say, yes, Hoberdober would love to purchase, the ring.
Wait, Hobart, you don't have to.
No, if pretty Lady Naomi wants it.
You really don't have to waste your money on me.
Oh, well, Hober's not wasting Hober's money if it's for pretty Lady Naomi. And he just kind of still looks confused but steps forward. How much does Hoberdober owe for a ring? 780. 780 gold?
You really don't have to do this.
Roll me a persuasion check, Naomi.
I'll agree with Naomi on this.
I'm just gonna have it as a normal one for you, Naomi.
Okay.
Is pretty Lady Naomi sure?
I'm positive you don't have to spend an arm and a leg.
Okay, maybe Hober will consider the purchase. And he'll slide the ring back. Humph. Very well, Master Hober. Naomi, if you change your mind, the ring will be here. And you can see he's kind of disappointed not to make the sale. Oh. Did pretty Lady Naomi need anything else?
No, I'm okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. And you can see his wallet sweating a just sigh of relief as he'll walk back to the table. Any other business that you have here? You can tell that Sauder's kind of annoyed.
Oh, I'm good.
Perfect. Then go.
That was a close one.
I'll try and take a look around to see if I can find Fennel.
Roll me a perception check.
Nope.
Can I do a perception based off of Fennel's scent?
Wow, I take a bath, thank you very much.
I wouldn't say that Fennel has a particular odor that you would be able to do that with.
Fair enough. Okay, Can I look for Fennel?
Sure. Unless you do not see her. Fennel, you have been hiding in Maxwell's books. You actually are hiding behind Ire as you see Ire reading a book.
Fennel will turn up eventually.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna start walking out.
I'll pat Ire on the knee. Thanks, you saved me.
He kind of like jolts up, like, huh?
Oh, sorry. I just needed some cover for a second.
Oh, okay.
um, I'll like stand up and look over the desk and say, Maxwell.
Yes.
We're about to leave town. I just wanted to make sure we had no hard feelings.
Oh, of course not. But I cannot say that you'll be as lucky next time.
Oh, I hope not.
And you can see like a competitive, friendly smile on his face.
I will slide him a fairy cake and be like, I look forward to it, and walk away.
Wait, where are these fairy cakes coming from?
I brought one with me.
Oh, okay. He doesn't do anything but glance at the fairy cake until you leave. Make me a perception check as you're walking away.
Okay. Oh.
The mosquito
11.
has died today.
You do end up finding Oro and the rest of them just as they're leaving the Barrel Bazaar.
You just quietly follow from behind.
So, well, at least we finally found you. Come on.
I wasn't lost.
Effectively.
Alrighty. And as you head out of the Barrel Bazaar, what next are the plans?
Does anyone have anything else?
I don't think so.
No, I do not.
Well, I guess with everything settled, we should head out and continue our journey.
Alrighty. Then, you guys return. I'll say you guys return to the Dustro Taverns one last time to pick up any miscellaneous items, in your rooms. And before you leave, are you gonna settle the tab, Fennel?
I assumed the tab was on Naomi because she paid for the rooms, right?
No, your food tab from earlier.
Oh. Oh, I figured that he'd put that on the room stuff, no?
Well, the rooms were already paid for.
Oh. Oh. Well, you know what? Sure. How much was it?
7 copper with all the tea.
Okay. I will give him 1 silver.
And he'll hand you 3 copper back.
Keep the change.
Oh, thank you. And,
Can you wrap like 20 of those cakes for me?
yeah, I can. Give me just a moment.
Okay.
And eventually he goes over and actually it's kind of like in a gift basket, or not a gift basket, he's given you like a woven picnic basket and all 20 cakes are placed inside.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for staying at the Dustro Tavern.
Yeah. Before we go, I wanna kind of pull Ignis aside, or I guess like while we're in our room packing stuff up.
Yeah.
Ignis,
Yes.
Did you happen to have my small share of the thing that you bet?
Oh, yes, let me, here it is. And I'll slip you a small bag of gold.
Oh, thank you. How much is in it?
60 gold.
Ooh, fancy. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Hopefully we don't see that rat again.
Well, we won't. And if we do, he's, well, a dead one.
Yeah. He's not getting to you on my watch. We can head down.
And I'll say the five of you all reconvene right outside of the Dust Trail Tavern. With nothing else holding you back. You guys are heading eastwards towards the Brawn Cap.
Yep.
Gotcha.
There is one last thing I want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Just as everyone reconvenes, I'm like, hey, everyone, I learned a new trick recently, and I think that maybe it can help us out.
Oh. What is
I'm
it?
going to briefly grab part of my bookmark and raise it above my hand as I cast Goodberry.
Ooh. Alright.
As 10 berries will appear in my hand.
Oh. That does seem useful.
Yep. These berries should sustain us for at least a day's worth. I feel like
Oh,
it would help us out greatly. So, I'll give each of us 2 of them. So that, okay, so me, Oro, Fennel, Ignis, Freddy. Yep, that's 2 per person.
Thank you, Naomi.
how long do they last?
Well, if I did it correctly, these, as long as they're consumed within 24 hours, so basically a day, it it should be fine. Otherwise, the berries will lose their potency.
I see.
I'm gonna have both of mine right now.
Yeah, Freddy will also pop his 2 in his mouth.
Just
Yeah,
one berry is enough to sustain for a day. But, yeah.
I'll eat one, I guess. And... Wait, I forgot. Can I run back inside the inn real quick?
Sure.
You run over to Yagu and ask him to have a box of fairy cakes shipped over to Derek's Blade at one of the inns.
I will try my best to have it there.
If not, put a note in there. If they can't find me, just pass them around town. I don't know.
Got you. And you see him writing it in like a notebook.
Alright, I'm gonna come back outside.
Right, I think with that, I think we're ready to go.
Alright. Then you guys head eastward. Passing by the Brookjaw Coliseum. Though there are still some structures left over. It's mainly people deconstructing the festival itself. You see many people carrying around piles of wood, tearing down stands and such. Even the statues are being heaved away by some animals. As the roads have now cleared up, and you are readily able to arrive where the paths reconvene in front of a large stone archway. Upon the exit gate, a large stone sign reads Brookjaw Gate. Past it, you see just an expanse of yellow, tall grass as far as the eye can see, and centered in it is that same cobblestone path that eventually leads to dirt. A giant expanse of blue sky and clouds fill your eyes as you all begin to take your first steps out of Brookjaw towards the town of Linger. And I think with that, that's where I'm actually gonna call it for the day. Shortish session, but I hope that's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Next time we will begin our adventure through the Brawn Cap. And hopefully make our way closer to our next destination. Alright guys, congratulations. You level up to level 7. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
That's a joke.
took us long enough.
I don't get anything at 7 anyway.
Probably new spell slot then.
Yeah, you'll probably get 4th level slots.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But alrighty.
Happens when you don't get like a feature as you get a new spell level.
Darn it! I forgot to.
You can't run back anymore. You guys left.
No, it was a talk I wanted with Oro, but I guess I has to wait.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to fight the monster thing. Aren't we supposed to go to the lake before we leave?
No.
No, that's for like part 2 of the campaign.
Oh.
Season 2.
Oh.
Or it's like for the Christmas special.
Christmas special.
Was the night before Lagaycris.
The guy Chris where?
You guys really kept going with that bit, didn't you?
I will until the day I die at this point.
You know what?
Yeah. Oh,
I appreciate that.
It's like centuries old now. I've confirmed it.
Yeah, that guy named Chris is a centuries old monster man that lives in a lake.
And Ignis is gonna punch him in the face.
Yes.
But alrighty guys, thank you so much for joining. We will be back next week, I think. Yes.
As long as nothing comes up.
Yeah. We should customarily be back next week. And yeah, thank you all so much for being here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting.
Of course. Alrighty, y'all. I will talk to y'all in a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Alrighty, y'all. With that, that's where we're gonna call it for the night. Thank you guys so much for joining for another episode of the Gallow Runners. I hope you had fun listening to our tale. If you're new around here, consider dropping that follow and checking out my socials, my Discord, and my VODs page. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I think I'm done for the week. If anything, I might do a short stream tomorrow in the afternoon. But if not, I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Regular schedule will be posted on Sunday. I know there wasn't really a schedule this week. I kind of just went with the flow. But yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your night and a great weekend. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!